important, like big and famous and important that like they just can't say no to you because like if they say no to you, they're ruined. So like, and so you just keeps doing shit like that all the time. Yeah, this is what you said to the GTA cheat, man. What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, dude, you just yeah. You're right. But actually, that's the good thing about Fortnite being as big as it is that it doesn't have. It would. I don't think it will never run into that issue. I don't think there's ever going to be one streamer or one person so big that Fortnite can't just be like, "You're being a punk ass bitch. Fuck off." Right. I know recently there were some for like the cash tournaments. That's like a particular issue. It's like right now. Luckily, it doesn't have to do. I don't think it has anything to do with the anti-cheat software they use, right? Cool, cool. Because good because Star Citizen uses the same anti-cheat software as Fortnite. Fun fact. Well, I'm just saying that. Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's so in terms of that, like, probably yeah. Star Citizen. I mean, I don't know if Star Citizen is going to have. I mean, hopefully not. I mean, it seems like they're a good company to use when you got a game that has like cash involved, like people buying shit and money is involved. And you say you don't want people cheating and like yeah, it seems like they're good ones to go to. Because I've never heard any complaints from them. I've heard a lot of complaints about Fortnite and cheating, but it was like, oh man, it's because that easy, their anti-cheat software just fucking sucks. Like I never heard that. Maybe if it is, then yeah, I've never heard that. Gotcha. Chrono Link. Oh shit. I have no ammo. Help me, help me. Damn. That's called teamwork. Yeah. Right. So just imagine being that guy there. He's like, oh, I was about to get this person. And then cartoonishly, just their teammate just pops out of nowhere. Yeah. Right. Right. Becomes a lot harder to do that stuff. Although I always wondered too, like, why would you want to cheat a new game like that? Because you don't even know what the game is like. Like, just play the game at least first, dude. Like, I can, it's one thing to want to do some GTA type cheats to like a particular, like a single player game, eventually like that. And I think that's fine. But like, cheating a multiplayer game is definitely. I mean, obviously that's that good for obvious reasons. But like a single player game, like GTA, like obviously not GTA Online. Like GTA Online, I understand like why you can't cheat that. You know what I mean? Like clear differences. Right. Right. Yeah, which is like they don't realize like no man, like the whole point of the winning is to also like how you did it. And that's what people are forgetting about. They're forgetting about the whole purpose of that stuff in the first place. because they're just so narrow-minded and tunnel visioned on just get it no matter what. And it's like, well, in the history books, it will matter. People will care. They're not going to look at the person who's like, you know, got through nefarious means. They're going to be like, oh yeah, that person. That's the guy I'm going to emulate. No. As soon as they find out you're a fraud, they're going to be like, oh, you're a fraud. What? Oh, it did. Danced by the birthday cake and found at a name location. Okay. All right. Yeah. It looks like I just did. Just have to know it, man. Actually, I'm an idiot. I already have that. I can't believe Nick is missing out, though. Well, he's definitely already asleep. I mean, it's almost 11. That means, or at least he's, I don't know what he's doing. Probably eating or dinner or going, just trying to, who knows? Right. Yeah. Uh, I see him. Good job. I know it. Go Power Rangers. Well, 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 well. Go Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's going to be weird to think now there are going to be kids who unironically are going to be like, you know, you're asking like, oh, so you like Power Rangers? Like, yeah, I started watching Power Rangers. Like, oh, cool, cool. So how'd you find out about Power Rangers? Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like, ironically. Yeah, yeah. I mean, for the people like the OG Power Rangers folks, it's weird for them, you know, like, oh yeah, we watch on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, you know. There's some folks right there. Like that's still weird for them. Yeah, he's like right behind that thing, yeah. He thought it'd be cool using that bug thing. And hot shit, huh? I don't blame you. I try the same shit too, so I can't even talk that much trash, honestly. Alright. Actually, no, I'll use this bug more. I did find a political video though that I'm probably going to do a reaction to. It's one of those, you know, what if it's an interesting premise. It's a what if video. It's what if America had multiple political parties, or like what? Yeah, which is something I've been. Yeah, that's been my one of my big things. I think that's the biggest issue with American politics. It's not multi-party. I mean, granted, other countries have multi-party politics, and their political systems are all to hell and have all sorts of issues and blah 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 as well. So it's definitely not a perfect solution by any stretch. or democracies, or the Churchill quote about democracies. It's a it's essentially, I forgot the exact wording, but it's that he said something along the lines that it's the best. It's the worst system of governance except for all the other ones. Essentially, it's like they're all shitty, but it's the best of the shit. Yeah, that's just kind of what his, like, not that exact wording. His wording was much more clever and witty. I have to go. I almost got to look up the actual quote, but because Churchill be witty, not a perfect human being, but man was the man of wit. And I will say this: definitely glad he was on ours. On the good, on the ally side during that war. So, yeah, like I said, definitely, he was a bit of a colonial asshole, but I'm glad he was our colonial asshole. Because, boy, he really, I mean, to be quite frank, he, for a moment there, it was literally just him versus Hitler. He was holding it up there for a minute. He really was. Like, there was a moment there, like, even Stalin, 'cause Stalin for a while there was with Hitler, and a bunch of them were all like, and and so it was like kind of like, huh, what's going on? But luckily, eventually, Hitler was stupid and betrayed Stalin at the wrong time, and thus, Stalin ended up, also working with the Allies. And we never joined the Allies. He always had his own thing, but we were like the enemy of my enemy type of situation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, like Hitler. Yeah, in fact, they had their own. It was Sino. In fact, the Poles would certainly remember that part of history. That's certainly something they definitely remember, because Poland was the victim of that. Poland was actually split in half by the Soviets and Nazis. They split it right down to half, and it was like, yep, you have that, and you have that. But then eventually, like I said, Hitler backstabbed Stalin, and then Stalin was like, "Fine, fuck you. I'll work with the Allies then." And then became one of those like, "Hey, you really don't like these Nazis? I really don't like these Nazis. Why don't we work together?" And they were like, it was like, "I guys can fine when we work." That's probably one of the reasons too. When you find that's also then good context for why, for example, like in terms of actual people, yeah. Oh, from above here. Yep. Oh yes. Yeah. So definitely have one person there's some folks at that base over there. The AI for sure. And then yeah, big stuff in the other hill. I'm just trying. Oh yeah. Oh, PETA. PETA. PETA's flying. Good point. I know. I hate. Wishaw. Yeah, at least they're generous with the shockwave grenade, so you can kind of make up for that a little bit. have to hope. Uh, I know, but I can't even blame them because I would be this. I would be one of them too if I could be. Oh yeah, Peter. Ouch. Peter. Why, Peter? Why? All right. Good. Oh shit. Oh, Peter's after us. I can get up there. I can get up here. I'm going for the charge. Ah! Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. Okay, yeah. You really should be able to do, like, if you're crawling, you should really be able to just take them out, too. Like, they leave you crawling. Yeah, like, and, like, it takes you both out type of deal. But, like, I don't know. I should be able to, like, yeah, grab them with something at least. I mean, like, you can shoot them. Oh, they're about, they're having a gunfight over there. They're having their. Although, honestly, you might just either just going for my card or just going for a reboot. I'm trying to think of where the nearest one would be. Yeah. I mean, because it show them, yeah, and no, it only shows you have the card, which is annoying. I mean, like, you can still see them, like, you know, just find them, but in terms of on the map, it only show if you have the card. All right. Peter? It's the same Peter. Yeah. It's two Peters. Oh, there's some random named WC that's streaming.
Yeah, doing it for like an let's just started like 20 minutes ago. Just checked OBS. Audio was not on the entire time. Awesome.
Nice. Here. Knock knock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would say there's one thing So that guy that you recommended,
I've
I've
seen
seen
some
some
of
of
his
his
stuff,
stuff,
like
like
Nutty.
Nutty.
I've
I've
seen
seen
some
some
of
of
his.
his videos just for like help stuff before. It's cool, but he did share something on social media that I did not care for. He said he didn't like this knock button. And he's like, no one uses this button. And I'm like, I use it. I use the button.
Right. I mean,
Like, this is a very easy, convenient way of co-streaming.
I think the problem is that like a lot of big streamers don't use it, so it's like, and I
Yep.
think big streamers should be using it. It's super good.
Right. Yeah, I think that's just them being like, oh yeah, maybe what do we know? We're just maybe plebs, I guess, perhaps. But like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's just. I think big streamers just get into weird mindsets after a while and start becoming disconnected. Because like, if you ask them to try to do that same shit again, I don't think they can do it. Like Ledwood kind of showed that recently. He did a whole video about that,
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, no, I definitely saw
and
that one.
he's actually one of the better ones. Like he's like a more normal dude by comparison. Like Ludwig seems like someone who I could probably actually like chill with. Some of these other people are just like, what the hell are you?
I mean, like there definitely is some truth to that. Like some streamers cannot do it again, if they had to. Some could, because like some did, some just didn't get popular like by just like screaming all day. Like some
Yeah,
actually built their own communities and then they got popular. But some streamers,
right.
I could definitely see it. Like if someone was like a pro gamer or something, or like they were like really good at a game and they went like pro, and then like yeah, like
Yeah,
they could definitely do it again if they had to do it all over.
right. Assuming that game is still relevant, blah blah blah. And, yeah,
True. I
and
mean,
they
but
could probably do it for another game
yeah,
too, probably.
yeah. If you
Most
go pro
likely, if
in
you're
one
that
game, you
good.
can probably go pro in another.
Right. Especially, yeah. If you're like, one of the best Halo players of all time, you can similar games, you're probably going to potentially do well into it.
Vegeta at the top. I shouldn't have shot him. Let me see. They're gonna. Yep, he's dropping down.
Fuck.
Dang.
Damn it. I need to switch guns in time.
All good.
Fucking Vegeta. Prince of all cheating.
Yeah, but some streamers could do it again. Some could not. Definitely not.
You know what's a fun fact about Dragon Ball?
Uh,
Most of the people are like super, like they're like my height or shorter,
nice.
which is like 5'9", 7" shorter. I was told like 5'9" by some doctors, but then I was also told 5'7" at some points. I don't know what the fucking height I'm supposed to be. Apparently 5'9". That's what I stick with. That seems to be the most consistent one every time I measured. And apparently, like my brother, because he says he's like 5'9.5", which seems about right, then because he's like a half inch taller than me, like very slightly. Uh, well, what's then crazy though, for like me too, though, but then like I weigh like 200 pounds, but like I'm just also just a stocky ass dude. Like not even like no, I'm not like super buff or any shit like that. I'm just like I'm just have a very stocky body. I've always had. I used to be fat like as a kid. Then I got the sports and athletics, and thankfully that helped me out. But I still, yeah, it's funny. Like I'm just always been this. So I don't know. I've always kind of had that. I don't ever have that insecurity of like being feeling like a small dude, even if I wasn't always like, even though I was never like 6 foot or anything like that.
Mm. I
Like
mean,
some dudes, I guess
yeah,
that's the only way they feel big. I guess is being tall. And it's like, no man, if you're like a stocky, like I know some like fucking killers, you know, I mean that were like short dudes. That guy was a wrestler, so I knew all the like like the stereotypical like muscular short dudes. I knew a few of those guys.
True. A lot of WWE
I
wrestlers are very short.
Yeah. My wrestling coach in high school was literally he's actually from Canada. He was like the backup Olympian Canadian wrestler like back in the day.
Nice.
Like for like a yeah. So like he was like fucking beast. And he's a short dude. He was like probably 5'4", something like that.
Of course, they get a shotgun. What is it? Oh my gosh. His buddy's super close, probably. Yep. There.
Oh,
You run out of ammo.
thank you. But yeah. Um oh, where the fuck did he go? Oh,
I think they have sights on you, probably. Let's see, probably not. Okay, all good.
yeah, they probably. I was thinking. I was hoping they're a little too scared themselves, to care. But yeah, no, like, so I'm just used to, I don't know, seeing very tough, short dudes. you know, I really like seeing these were dudes. Our school is known for like having a really good wrestling program too. So like, I don't know, like wrestlers were just some of the most respected people in our high school. They always were, even though there were a lot of times they were also assholes. They was just still respect. A lot of them were still highly respected because like we were fucking badass. I don't know. Like I just never had that same insecurity a lot of men especially develop about having like being shorter. Oh no, girls don't like me. Like, no, those they be dumb. Like, I don't know. Like, if a woman does not know like a short guy can be tough, then that's just them being an idiot. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, like they just don't understand how toughness happens.
There's so many people here, dude. They're just running across the top, bottom.
I'm just whack-a-mole in here at this point. Oh, and they whacked him. I'm right next to the reboot fan. It doesn't matter.
Couldn't find any of them. They're just running around.
I don't know, when did that spot become popular?
Yeah, I've been picking really popular spots apparently. Kind of annoying.
Apparently. Well, I guess you just have the same mentality as the rest of the community.
Yeah, true. Got to avoid those places.
Maybe that's why. I guess maybe that's the one advantage with Nick when he'll just do such random places that half the time, of course, no one's going to land there. Why would anyone land there? But that's almost becomes ingenious in a way.
I mean, yeah, true. I mean, true. I mean, like that does make sense. I
The
mean, like
idiot savant type move.
like one or two people I'm fine with, but like just like 3 or 4 different teams is so frustrating to get through every single time. Yeah, but me on the other hand, I am fat. I'm like 6'2" and like 250. Oh wait, no, now like 246. I'll say probably like 245.
Or you're like above 6 foot. I mean, that's not bad. You
Yeah,
probably don't
but
have
it
horrible. You
is
don't
it.
have that bad body fat at all. I mean,
I mean, it is obese though, so it is
right, right,
considered
right, right,
obese.
right. But I mean, I mean, trust me, you gotta be careful with that whole like body mass index stuff because they never account for like muscle mass and like stockiness and other legitimate like shit that like some like for example like some people like, including myself have a little bit higher like have a bit higher than the average Neanderthal in our DNA, and so that's why I'm like that's probably partially why I'm stocky and built built like a Neanderthal, essentially, just minus like being the towering behemoths like they are. I'm like the short version of one. But like, yeah, I know. I mean, I know what you mean, but it's definitely not. Yeah, because I'm probably sure like for six. Because I know for like me, I think what's considered healthy, it's like 160, which I was like in high. Actually, I was like in middle school, high school. I think it was like 180. So like that sort of considered. I think it's considered healthy weight for my height. Probably for you, I mean, yeah, it probably is like 210, 200. But that's not including that's like fucking twig people though. That's not including like muscle.
True,
Once you
true.
start adding any amount, because once you start adding like more than even just you know, bulk, so once you start adding bulk muscle, because the thing is, people forget muscle does actually weigh more than fat. And so, like, someone who's like 200 pounds of muscle, that's a lot more muscle. That's a lot, supposed to have fat, So it's just like 200 pounds of fat. Those are two different types of bodies. The
Behind you.
mounts and all that stuff.
There's a shotgun behind you.
Oh, thank you. I already have one. It is funny. Oh.
I guess that's a good thing to hear then, because it's not like I look 250 anyways. Like, yeah, because like
I mean, yeah, from I've seen like glimpses of from that like one short. No, you look like a average dude. Yeah, you weren't like looking like the Wayne the Rock Johnson, but you're like, yeah, you weren't looking like I wasn't thinking like, oh my god, hoink hoink,
true, true.
Just average.
I guess oink oink
I
is
mean,
one way
like,
to say
yeah,
it.
like you were definitely. I mean, yeah, like if you were like, hey man, I'm gonna go super healthy, I'm gonna go, and all that shit. I wouldn't be like, hey man, don't do that. You're going, I'd be like, yeah, good, go for it, dude. You know what I mean? But at the same time, yeah, you're not at that point where I'm just thinking like, oh shit, I gotta sit down and talk with this dude. He's like, he's gone. His weight's out of control. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely seen some wild things online.
Oh fuck. Oh, I'm on me, on me.
God, this MK7 is so hard to control.
There you go. Yeah.
Luckily, they have no shields.
Right. I say I know I did a number of work on him.
That's true. You definitely did a lot of damage. It was a one shot.
That's why I like teams. Because you can, situations like that where you're like, yeah, you can almost does count. Because then your teammate can just take out the rest. As opposed to if you're on solos, you just almost take someone out. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's why I don't really play solos as much.
It's brutal, but it does help you become a better player. So I get it. No, the problem with it. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Just slurps here.
Yeah, I'll come and take
It's
it.
not good for teamwork. Yeah, it's not good for keeping you being a good teammate. Banishers, I guess. Better than nothing.
And then there's a jump pad right above you.
Even one that I probably had deployed. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Didn't take the jump pad.
Well, there's a lot of food over here if you make it in time.
I got bugged though.
was only one, which I'm surprised about. They usually give like 2 pieces of food, but
All right. Well, I had 4 apples in there.
shot from somewhere. Probably from there. He was missing a lot of it. Oh, right there.
I see him.
God, I hate this MK7. It is horrible.
See, I like this. I like the sight of it so much.
Well, like the sight on the MK7.
Yeah, I like that little laser sight.
Yeah, like it looks cool.
The
but,
same
like,
with
it's hard to. The recoil is horrible.
it. Yes, I mean, I guess I can understand that. That's fair. I think I'm just used to that sort of recoil from guns.
Dang.
Oh
I thought they
shit.
would have been looking at you way more. Oh, I didn't realize. Dang. Okay, yeah, I definitely.
Yeah,
did that.
sorry.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah,
as soon as I dropped, you turned around and they looked at me. I did not realize that. Yeah, I probably should have said I was going behind you.
Yes. Here's my other thing. How come the Spartan hasn't really been that relevant for the storyline? I feel we just kind of threw that skin out of nowhere.
Yeah, I saw
Power
the
Rangers at least are,
screenshots.
yeah. The Power Rangers at least if they're throwing them in her stories terms of storyline. You know, they're like, hey, yeah, Power Rangers that are sweet coming in to save the day. You know, which that's just what they do. So I can't even like criticize that to be quite frank. As a Power Rangers fan, like I can't criticize that. Oh, you got 0, huh? Here, let me scare you. Oh, it's ruined this person's day.
What?
They were just flexing that
The crowns?
they were just they for yeah, because they for some reason had like 0 crowns and they were just like flexing them. And I just came up to them, I flexed 115 my 115 crowns. They just like start whacking at me. And they just go back to flexing their 0 crowns. Oh, weirdo. That's funny.
I mean, flex what you grinded for. Flex the grind.
I mean, I guess they're happy they just finally got the emote, which I get. I did the first time too because I was like, "What does this do?" I realized. I'm pretty sure someone probably did something similar to me too. They just flexed all their crowns. I was like, "Holy shit!" This person has a lot of crowns.
Did you ever meet someone higher than yours?
I have someone. I have a lot of people that are higher than mine. In fact, I have a squad that I've been rolling with every so often. They actually often they'll invite me. The other night, actually last night, they invited me for a few rounds. They have the one person. I think their username's like Disrupt XX something, and they have like I think currently over 800. I think it's like 861. I think when I met them last season, they had like over 1,000. But yeah, it's like the crew. Like I'm the low one in terms of just for context. Like I have low amount of crowns compared to most of them. And I kind of like that though. Yeah, I like being the bad one because like they can help me. And they seem to like hanging. They seem to like me playing with me. So okay.
That's pretty good to hear. I mean, it's always good. I mean, it probably just means that you're like interesting to be around for them. So,
All right. Well, I'm not horrible. I do all right.
Nope. That means you
I
gotta
think
take the
yeah. I
compliment
also
by any
I'm
means.
probably yeah. I also like decent. I think yeah. They probably like my team style too. It's not always about skill. You know, you're a good teammate, not an
True.
asshole. I think that's probably half of it though. What you're saying too is like just not being an asshole in Fortnite is probably huge. Being a grown ass man. Yeah, as opposed to a child.
Yeah,
Because
like
even there's even a lot of kids that rather play with a grown ass man than like a child, which is
yeah.
funny.
I
I get it.
remember when that one was just screeching all day.
Yep. And like I get it because when I was a kid, yeah, I probably would rather play with some cool ass grown adults. Although back then I was actually playing a lot was my IRL friends. So I guess for me in that regard, video games were never too antisocial. I mean, I had games that I just played, I just enjoyed. Like none of my other friends I was, with, were Kingdom Hearts enthusiasts. I was the Kingdom Hearts guy. I still need to play the third one. Actually, I
Ye-
technically should play all the handheld ones too. That's kind of when I lost track. Is after like I don't know how many handhelds they had.
Please do yourself a favor and skip that, like the first Game Boy one. It was so. I tried playing it because I wanted to get through all the games.
Right.
The first game was fun. I should have
Right.
just skipped it and just went on to the second game because I could have beat it by now. But that second game, on that first one on the Game Boy is so
Oh yeah,
garbage.
because I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and then yeah, I think there's one on a PSP that I tried. I didn't. It was like the one with the cards.
Yeah,
I
that
forget which
one.
one that is. Yeah, it was an interesting concept, but I know what you mean. Yeah, but yeah, so I already got a taste of that one. I think I could probably, if I were to actually continue with that, at the very least, I want to play Kingdom Hearts 3. And besides the storyline, from my understanding of the whole thing's fucking convoluted now as hell, which is a shame because it's a cool series. It's a cool idea. Like I always thought it was cool. I always thought, Then again, I'm a big fucking Disney fanatic, so I was like, anytime you can try to make Disney shit cool, I was like, hell yeah, let's make Donald and Goofy cool.
Ah man, they're shooting me
Even
from
if
behind.
people just mostly want to just make fun of Donald, I get it. It's fine. He's a meme.
I could
And the meme is
throw
always that
a
Goofy
jump
is
pad.
like packing. We all know that's why he's so calm, cool, collected. 'Cause he's packing the big one and he's just, chill. Like we all know
I'm
the
dead
real
there.
Kingdom Hearts there.
I wouldn't jump on him. I'm gonna try shooting him from the roof.
You know, I need ammo. There you go. Asking you shall receive.
His buddy's still shooting at you.
Right
From
there.
there's more people. No, that's just an AI.
Yeah.
Yellow Ranger's just an AI one. I can't see him
Come
behind me.
on.
I'll try to come to you, but I can't see him. That's annoying.
I'm going back into the gas station.
Let you crawl inside.
I was in the corner of this gas station.
As soon as he walks
I was
in,
going to
just,
chill
just let me,
here.
just let me know. I'll try to play
Well, so
like
just no one
this.
in here at the moment. There's some people next.
There's
Oh, now
more
they're in here.
people, man. It's so frustrating to deal with that.
Yellow Ranger.
Yeah, I can't come
You
get you now. Oh wait, no, that was him in the body. God dang it. He's getting out. I cannot get through this. Is this window? Okay. This
Yeah,
yellow. Oh my god.
I'm dead.
That was my fault. Yeah, I had to play that better. Ugh, I'm so mad at myself. I'm getting too frustrated.
It's alright. It's alright. I mean, the lawsuit will be in the mail. But you understand.
Yeah, it's just one of those moments where I should not. I had no tools. I had a stupid lead revolver. I don't know why I put that up. I hate that lead shooter. It does like 6 damage of health.
I know. Honestly, yeah, you would have buff, you know, make it be like 10 per damage. Well, you know, that'd be fine. I get not wanting to have it be too overpowered. At the same time, like, you gotta give us something. Can't make it underpowered. That gun has to be really easy to reload or some other stuff. Something.
Yeah, it's
All right,
just a bit
do
on the weak
OG
side.
green. No more. Da-da-da-da. Otherwise, I just love that this. Because someone's like, you know what? You know what we need to add as a emote in Fortnite? Like, you know what? That Sparrow, you know, how to catch Jack Sparrow, the way he runs. Let's add that as an emote. I don't know. To me, it's just funny.
I mean, it got you and Nick to buy it, so it worked.
That's right. Well, that's why I'm not even mad. But I'm like, it worked. I just never something I would have like. That would have not been my first thought, but I guess as soon as traversals becoming a thing, it does make sense. It's like, yeah, because at that point, yeah, you can do something like that. It's just kind of funny with the music, like especially with the music, which is because yeah, that's just I can't express how many moments you did have in all those movies of just that exact moment. Just running around like a madman. It's a good character. It's a fun character. I'm going over here.
Yeah, I landed super late.
Uh-oh. We got company.
He's down and out, at least.
Nice. Go, see about inside. You know me. I am. Go Power Rangers. Well, go Power Rangers. Not a particular version of this song I kind of want to play. As a YouTuber, so I'm like, it probably wouldn't actually be copyrighted. Because I'm pretty sure most YouTubers don't copyright their music like that. At least I've never heard of any of them doing that.
Which version are you trying to play?
Jonathan Young of the Power Rangers theme song is a really cool version he does.
It's always good to check the label. What was it called?
Well,
Like the music group?
he's independent, I'm pretty sure. He's his own thing.
Oh, people are here.
That's why the kind of is making me think that he would be chill. Most independent dudes, they just be happy someone's playing their shit. To be quite frank, most of the time, And, no, I know. Right now, I just that's why it's just instrumental lo-fi stuff. Pretty much. Synth waves, stuff like that. You know, I like that shit anyways. To be fair, like unironically, so it's now more of an excuse for me to actually listen to it.
I mean, that's fair. I do. I don't judge. So like, if you, I mean, like I listen to like lo-fi stuff all day, all the time.
Right?
Anytime I'm studying or anything,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just
It's good.
relaxing.
It's good background music.
Yep.
Yeah. My MC, he has a whole playlist of like hours and hours and like all sorts of random like instrumental background type music of all various genres, everything from like classical music to like just the most random just stuff possible. Like it's quite the a mass playlist of stuff he has going. And like a lot of it probably is actually not copyrighted. So like I've played it on the playlist before. I played that playlist. It's a number of them on here, but I think a few of them are copyright because I think I've gotten a few dings or not, a few warnings or whatever. Not dings, but warnings.
Yeah, I mean, I know at some places they usually won't notice until it's like until it becomes like a big problem where it's like you have like hundreds of viewers listening to it, and you're
But
just like some people hate that stuff.
I don't know. I personally feel like it'd be one thing if you're like, "Hey man, make sure I'm getting credit or something." I'm like, "Okay, that's fair." That'd be one thing. But like, if people want their recognition and want people to be able to. But at the same time, I don't know. If someone's like, "Hey man, what's this song?" I'll tell you. I'll look it up. Ideally, eventually, I do want to have a little thingy on my that tells people what song's playing at any given point. 'Cause I do like that feature when people have that. I think that'd be cool to have.
Yeah, I think a lot of streamers should use it. Definitely do not see a lot of streamers using it, and it kind of angers me.
Yeah, for me, it's just honestly, when I think about it, it's just more of a I just haven't gotten around to it. Plus, I don't know how to. But it's definitely not for lack of not wanting to. Because I agree. I think it's a good idea. And it's annoying that more streamers don't. I mean, I get it because like work and maybe they just don't know how to. That'd be one thing. But I think some of them are. They're just not thinking in that terms. They're just kind of tunnel visioned and they're just thinking about the next stream and stuff like that. I get it. Very easy to.
Like there should be plugins for it though too. So
I think you are right. Probably. I just have to like actually, look it up and blah blah blah. Find which plugins are the best one. I was joking with Nick yesterday about saying like, at this rate, I might just start making my own music just to use for stream and stuff.
I mean, yeah, like I said, if you're really out of ideas, there are those guys that I sent you that you can listen
Right.
to, and they have some pretty good music. Like I said, NCS has like a lot of stuff, and all you really got to do is just like what I do is I put them in like a notepad of all the songs I use on stream. So if I use a song on stream, I will download it on my computer, and then just have their credits linked in the notepad on
Oh,
the stream. So,
interesting.
and that's
Interesting
usually
idea.
how they like it having it. So as long as you have it in the description of like who's playing, then that's fine by them.
Yeah.
And that's usually how most of the non-copyright stuff is.
Right. I probably have to start doing that.
Yeah. So if you're tired of getting like random things and you don't even know, just Yeah,
Luckily, most of the non-copyright. I mean, unless it's been like a outright just copyright thing, most of the time, if you know, if there's a copyright, it'll say copyright, but it'll won't do any. It'll just be like, yeah, they just
it'll
like
just
this
be
is
with that part.
copyright, but yeah, it'll just or yeah, it'll be that part, or it'll say it's copyright, but the people don't care. They're chill about it, so they don't do anything to you. You know.
True. I mean, yeah, like you just want to be careful with like that too,
Uh,
because if it
I know
does
because they could
mute,
change their mind later and be like, "Hey, fuck you,"
no, like not
stuff
even
like
that. We're
that.
like, if it mutes a part of the stream, and then like you really want to use, like a great moment happened at that moment, and it's like, nope,
Oh, I
can't use
know,
it. Muted.
I know.
Could ruin some
I'm
good
surprised.
clips.
I'm surprised Nick was able to get away with doing because he did some of the Daft Punk stuff. He put that on YouTube.
Hmm.
I'm surprised he's able to do that. I mean, one was like a 6 second thing, so that was like whatever, that's super
Oh
short.
yeah.
But like the other one was like a couple minutes or so long. Right?
Hmm.
I was surprised. I was like, what?
I wonder if maybe the Daft Punk experience was allowed to be streamed and allowed to be recorded and uploaded. That's why.
And well, if that's the case, well, shit. I wish I known. I was all done that myself. How would we be doing it right now?
I mean, I think you still can do it. I mean, it should still be active
Yeah,
today.
yeah. I mean, they're gonna be chill about that shit. And yeah, I'll stream it. I just played it once off stream. It was cool. I mean, I feel like the music mixing. Now I think about it, technically, like you're doing a bunch of different parts in your songs and just adding stuff together. Like, is that tech? I mean, you know what I mean? That kind of it's way over there's a person.
Yeah, and then there's one more person over there, down there too.
Okay. Oh, how dare you?
Where
Oh,
ping
using
him?
your
I could try pushing him. Do you see a second person or just one?
just the one.
Okay. Man,
Oh no, I
this
see two now.
dang
And on the bottom. Oh
unlucky
fuck.
timing.
And it's got me. Right.
Unlucky timing. As soon as I said that. Let's see if
Yeah,
we do
hopefully
this.
they can distract each other.
Nope. Of course.
Snoop!
Dang it! Unlucky timing. As soon as wait, what was there one next to you? Was there one next to him?
There's one on top of the hill and then one on the bottom of the hill. And I
Oh,
thought the
that's the
one
one I pinged earlier.
okay.
Dang it! I should have just kept going then. God dang it! I have misunderstood.
It's alright. I blame Nick. You're used to having to be explain every little thing to him. So you explain that you're used to having to take that, on much more. Or at least I don't know. That's what I'm going with. Sounds good in my head.
I mean, like, I definitely
Oh,
tried to bring it up to him before. I mean, if you just, it's just a thing of interest where it's like, if you're interested in playing games and like being good at
right,
them, then
right,
you would care more. And I just
right,
realized that like, if he just doesn't care as much, then there's no reason to like force it.
right.
Because like I'd seen moments where he was, well, I was like, you have to like get away from that thing or like move away from that place or move a little bit faster. And I think when he's playing a game, he's just in a chill mode. He doesn't really want to pressure himself that much.
Sure. I think that's why it boggles him. Like when he'll see me, like I'm concentrating on a game. He's like, "Oh, you seem so concentrated." It's like, "Yeah, man, because I'm in the game. Like that's fun for me, though. Like okay, that can be fun. Like it's not like I mean, if it's not fun, then yeah, I'll stop playing it and be like, fuck this game. But sometimes a game can seem frustrating in the moment, but then afterwards, I'm like, that was fun. It's weird how that works.
Yeah, no, I definitely realized it. Where it's like his fun is like where he would get he would get like a kill, and it'll be like five people left, and instead of just like keep moving and like five people left, like zones closing, we gotta go. He would be
Yeah.
laminating over that kill, like happy about it, and it's like okay, that's great, but we gotta keep going. We got no time, especially at the last second,
Right. Right.
because like we get distracted. You're not paying attention now, and it's like there was definitely a lot of those moments where I was like, okay, let me try and slow down a bit.
Right.
And then those moments where I was like, okay, yeah, he's definitely not paying attention sometimes. Because I remember, like, I think you remember the time where he was like, there's like people on like a hill, and like I was trying to like tell him to like get away from the hill, and while they were
Yeah.
going down the hill, he was still looking at the hill. And then
Oh yeah.
I screamed at him, saying like, do you not have like a sense of danger in that moment?
Yes.
Seeing people, and I realized that like he probably just doesn't see the game in that sort of ready to move aspect.
Right.
And that's just him. Like if he wants to play for fun, like there's nothing wrong with that. It's just when there are
Right.
moments where it's like you're trying to win, you kind of have to focus.
Yeah. I don't know. Personally, I think that's more fun than just I don't know whatever that attitude of being like just fucking around and oh I actually have a shockwave grenade or hammer for you here. Here, the guy bought some shockwave grenades from NPC chick. So technically, they don't have NPCs don't have genders. They're AI, dude.
There are people here,
I noticed that.
and I
I'm just
went the wrong way.
nice. Sorry, Ariana Grande. I'm a big fan of the music, but
Big fan of the music, not a big fan of your character.
I mean, to be fair, she's young. Always helps. That always for me. Always when they're young, makes it easier. But she had to deal with all that. She has probably has a bunch of that Disney trauma. I love Disney, but boy, did they mess up their Disney stars. I do not like. Well, actually, I was never the biggest fan of the Disney Channel stuff. Like when they did all that stuff, I was never the biggest fan of all that stuff. Like,
Yeah, I wasn't either. A lot of their shows are like boring family house shows where it's like
yeah,
family
like
of
a lot of
four.
that. Yeah, like some of it was okay. Like Boy Meets World was all right. Let's Be Quiet was all right. Like there's a few of them that were like, those are about it though. Like after a while though, like even by Hannah and like even Hannah Montana, I was even into that show. So that's probably it's kind of funny though because like Miley Cyrus, I actually do like her as an artist. I think I like Miley Cyrus's music. I was never into Hannah Montana, so it's kind of funny. I actually like her more mature voice, anyways. Like as she's gone kind of older and it's more raspy and lower register and stuff. I like it more.
Fair, that makes sense. I mean, for me, it's like a lot. I mean, like it's not like the Disney Channel shows are bad, but like
Right,
a lot of them are
but they're not
just
your
too same.
yeah, yeah. They're like cliches and yeah, okay, yeah. There's that, yeah, yeah. Like there is what it is. They're just meh, you know. Now, Toon Disney, I was fucking with Toon Disney. Like even as like a 16-year-old, like when you're supposed to just be watching those like those sort of real life shows or whatever, you know. No. Instead I was watching Toon Disney. Because I was like, fuck yeah. Darkwing Duck, Scrooge McDuck, a Tailspin, shit. Like, all that shit. Like, Toon Disney was my jam. I was like Toon Disney and Cartoon Network. Those were like my shit. Like Nickelodeon, I actually did not watch like at all, with one exception. There's well, actually a few shows. Jimmy Neutron was pretty solid. I did like Jimmy Neutron.
Someone is shooting way back there.
I see that. Yeah, Jimmy Neutron was good, but Fairly Odd Parents, that was my main show from Nickelodeon that I loved. I love Fairly Odd Parents. Love that show. It's actually probably one of my favorite shows. Timmy is an average kid. No one understands.
Yeah, I'm mad they didn't do more Jimmy Neutron Power Hour.
Right. And remember that crossover between the two? Did you ever see that crossover episode?
Yeah, the Jimmy, Timmy
Yeah.
Turner, Jimmy Neutron Power Hour.
Honestly, yeah. Like, oh yeah, yes, that's what it was. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you don't even remember the name of it. Look at you.
I love that. I love those crossovers. I was so mad they didn't do
Me
it.
too. They should have done more of that shit.
They should have milked it.
Now, right? Well, you know it's funny. Who else? You know who else did a neat crossover episode? So I don't know if you remember on Toon Disney they had, Hercules and Aladdin both that had their own shows. And like, of course, Hercules that was taking place when he was like in high school. So yeah, like Icarus was like his best friend. Other shit like that. Like it was like remember like in the movies like during his awkward like teenage phase. Like it's just that. That's the entire show. And I liked it. It was fun, A lot of good, It had some moments of very witty humor. Icarus was a hilarious character. He was like one of those zany but smart characters.
Dang. It sounds like Toon Disney was very what's the word, like underrated and not talked about. 'Cause I don't see people talking about it much.
They don't. People be underrating Toon Disney. Facts. That's big facts. Actually, maybe I need to start doing it. Maybe I need to be that guy. I need to be the guy be like, hey y'all, you don't remember how dope this shit was? That remember Tailspin? Are y'all forgetting about that? Why don't we forget about Darkwing fucking Duck? Scrooge McDuck? Like there's a reason why Donald was kind of cool. It's because of them.
I remember some talks about Darkwing Duck, but that's really
Oh man, that show was fucking dope. Oh shit.
People are shooting it somewhere. Let's.
Yeah, good job. Good shit. Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. He had like a lisp too. It's like a funny ass lisp.
Dang, I definitely need to check that out because I enjoyed DuckTales a bit. So.
Oh yeah, if you
Definitely
enjoyed
check that out.
DuckTales, yeah, it's the same universe and everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they take place in the same like canonical universe. DuckTales. Ooh. They all had like some of the best theme songs. I swear to God, they all had such fucking banger ass theme songs. They're all like jazzy and shit too. They have like a little swing in there. Like that, like
That's Megazord. He's about to die, so there's about to be a lot of people there.
oh,
Someone is behind.
right here. Yep. God, I love this shotgun so fucking much. Auto frenzy shotgun so damn good. Although sweeper's also good, so I'll take. Ooh, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll take you. I'll take sweeper. Okay, I got a flare gun, so things are about to flare up.
What does even a flare gun do?
It helps locate people, and you can damage them too if you hit them with it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's how we were getting located last time. It's the flare gun.
Probably go here.
Yeah, maybe I need to. Maybe I need to start like being that guy. Start like being like, hey guys, we all the fuck forget. Like, I get it. Cartoon Network is cool. Yes. Okay. Like, nope, no doubt about it. Cartoon Network. Like I said, that's my other go-to. It's between Toon Disney and Cartoon Network. So I don't even mind if anyone's like, oh, I think Cartoon Network's better. Like, yeah, I get it. You can have that opinion.
There's people. Oh, they shot my thing.
You know what? They shot mine too. I'm running away. I'm trying to get to.
Wow, he has so much. Okay. Apparently, I only hit on shields. Yeah, I should have kept the rocket revolver.
They're Rangers. That's why.
I was trying to use a hand cannon. Probably should have just stayed with what I known.
That's right, motherfucker. I use a shockwave grenade effectively.
Someone else shooting you now. They do have hammers, so. Crazy. Yeah, I knew it. Dang. Wait, yeah, I knew they were crazy. I knew they were going to be crazy enough to go for it.
That should, yeah, no, there should be, that should take, fine, but you should get some dishonor points taken away. Highly dishonorable.
All right, one more game for me, I guess I could do.
All right. It is funny though. In a way, the way I can't be too mad at Nick because in some ways him and I are the same, except for just opposite ends of the coin in terms of like controversy. He's just, the raunchy controversy, and I'm just the more intellectual controversy.
I guess that's one way to see it.
I mean, I guess the only difference is I just self-aware of it. And, I mean, he is now too. I mean, he's definitely been more self-aware. Although, I'm worried the poor man. I hope it doesn't hurt him too much. This censorship that he feels that he must have. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. For me, it doesn't feel like censorship. Some of that shit, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want to go around like yelling out the N word, anyways. Like that's just not how I want to be. So like, this doesn't really feel like censorship if I don't want to do that, anyways.
I mean, so I think I know why to him it felt like a joke in the beginning because he does know how to stop himself, but
Right.
it depends on the nature of what is currently being done. So I guess when he sees like just playing Fortnite and being on Twitch, like he sees it as a joke. So he's like, so it's like a who
Yes.
cares situation. But if
Yes.
he was like in like a work environment or something like that, then it'll be like, okay, well, I do have to actually stop myself. So I do realize that that's where it comes from. It comes from like whether the situation is a joke situation or whether it's
Right.
like, and if he feels like he has to censor himself in a joke situation, then he's just not gonna have a good time.
Right.
And that's probably
Right,
what,
right.
and that's probably what it is.
I mean, it's funny. I think if he did want to commit to being serious about, like, it is weird. Like on one hand, yeah, like he wants to, use social, this stuff as like a joke and have fun with it. But then he's also like posting shit on like social media and doing like that extra work. Like I don't even do that shit, man. Like I don't even like. I mean, I'll maybe post a link or some shit on my social media, but that's about it.
I mean, but
I mean,
again,
I
like
probably
it's the same logic of like just like playing a game. It's not a big deal.
sure, sure,
Because like he even
yeah,
said on like the other site, um, they didn't care about the rules at all.
sure. Yeah, they for the most part, yeah, they didn't. Until they needed to, or there were situations and stuff, but like, yeah, I mean, he's generally correct in that sense that they definitely did not really enforce jack shit for better and worse. And some of that was cool. It made for interesting environments and spaces and stuff like that. But and even what he was doing at the time, was interesting and until he just became a belligerent alcoholic. But then it was just like, oh, well, yeah, you just kind of spiraling. And so, I mean, it's good that he got over that, thankfully.
Good thing to hear, because he did not even tell me about that situation.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that was a whole, yeah, that's a whole different, I think it's probably side of him probably that he probably let on at least at first. I'm sure now since it's different, but yeah, that's like a whole different side of him. That's, I mean, like I say, that's why I know him as the entertainer almost because like that's the side of him I saw. It's that inner entertainer guy, which I know very well because I have it too. It's like real recognizing real in a sort of way. It's like, oh, I know that little itch you have. I have it too.
Yeah, I don't even know like what kind of website would even allow that kind of comedy even nowadays. I'm thinking,
I kick. I'm kicking kick. Kick. They don't give a fuck. A rumble.
yeah, like Rumble. Yeah,
Kick
like Rumble would
rumble.
probably be it.
Oh yeah, kick rumble shit like that. I'm trying to think of if there's other one. Isn't there another one? I
I
mean,
think
X. Honestly, oh X maybe now. Honestly, before no, but now like
no, not no. I mean, like if you say like for example, like the F word and like those like T words for like those for like certain communities, it's like an automatic like your post will be
even
like
still,
hidden.
damn.
Yeah,
I figure with certain South African billionaires, and whatnot, that wouldn't be as much of an issue.
yeah. No, people have gotten through the system, and I'll just send you like the way people do it because even just saying it is in of itself is oh my god, there's
Yeah,
something
yeah, sure,
shooting
sure.
at us behind us.
I get your drift though. I get what you're putting down.
Cool, he's down. We should probably
Thanks,
just look for the buddy here.
Alright. But yeah, I hear what you're laying down. It's
Because like
interesting.
yeah, because
But yeah, for sure. Then kick rumble. I would say those two, for sure. Rumble, kick probably as well. I mean, they'd be doing crazy shit over there. They'd be doing all sorts of crazy shit. They tortured the guy on live stream. And like the CEO was like donating towards it. So like those motherfuckers be crazy.
oh, there he is.
I feel like, Twitch isn't going to be mad at me for shit talking, kick, rumble, back then anything. Like, yeah, tell him. Yeah.
Nope, talking bad about Twitch is not in its TOS, so that'd be
Well,
kind of
no, or
stupid.
talking about bad about his competition even. I'm going to say that's probably especially not in the TOS.
was
But yeah,
so
good for Twitch though. Yeah, you can talk shit about them even. Like good for them. That's how you know, like, maybe they actually are being a little bit serious about their shit. It's not just like a matter of like, oh, don't hurt our feelings. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I get it. Like, I mean, like I said, I really wish they would make it a bit nuanced in certain ways and blah blah blah. And like, I don't know, like, it's just a bit much at times. Like, just saying a particular word is, it should be more contextual than that.
you know, I definitely get it.
You know what I mean? Like, well, I'm not saying, like, I'm not saying you can't have, yeah, like, I think, besides, I think more times than not, a lot of, like, homophobia makes itself pretty obvious more times than not. Like, yeah, sometimes some people want to, like, be, like, tee-hee and, like, all closeted about it, but, I think more times than not, especially nowadays, I think it's more, that shit's just more, like, out in the open, more bold, and they're not hiding it, so... You can't make rules for an era where folks are trying to hide some shit when they're not hiding it anymore.
I'm gonna run away from this thing. It's all just too much.
Yes.
I'm already over my Ant Queen era. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I mean, like I said, it's just it's a joke in the moment kind of thing. Because like if it doesn't like
All right.
has like so I understand like why. When you guys called me about that conversation about why, I was like, okay, this makes sense, because like he doesn't see it like that because he's not that kind of person, and so that's why. But like in that moment, like just speaking like that is like a joke to him. So it was like,
All right. Although I do have a confession. I don't know you're gonna like it.
what?
They're talking again.
I mean, okay, so like, did Nick reach out to him or did he reach out to
I
Nick?
think I don't remember who reached out to who. You'd have to ask him about it. But yeah, they just started like earlier today. I actually fell down here. But yeah, they started earlier today, like today. Because I was shocked. I was like, "What the fuck?" You know, like I
Yeah,
thought
I
y'all
would
didn't
get the
like each other, blah
details.
blah. Yeah, but no, they worked it out. They're chill. I guess there's a misunderstanding. Cause
Slurp barrel. Oh wait, no, you're back up.
I'm down there. Yeah, sorry. Got you down.
Yeah, I'll go to you. Oh, wow, yeah, whole
Bam!
team.
Woo!
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, and
Dang.
I'm done.
Where did? Where are they? Ping them. Can't even see them.
They're on top of that hill.
Okay. They're still looking. They might shoot at the rock.
Like, we can
Just
shoot
shooting
at
at
the
the
rock,
bug.
but...
They're coming down. 3, 2, 1.
Fuck. Oh, I got down anyways.
Man, that's so annoying. I wish I would have known you were shooting at them. By the time I was there, it was already too late.
Yeah, no, I fell down there, actually.
Wait, from like the bug?
Yeah, like I was bouncing the bug, I accidentally fell down there.
And
I
they
was trying to
like,
get back up there, and then, yeah.
did they shoot at the bug on the way?
It was one of those, there were just 3 of them shooting at each other, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just take them out real quick, and
I
then
see,
next
I
thing you
see.
know, the guy from the roof, and from the uh, hill, the people from the hill were then shooting down, and it's like, oh,
Dang.
the chaos!
All right, I am done for now.
Oh snap, it's like past midnight.
Yep. All right, see you later.
See you later, dude. Not too much fun.
I will attempt.
You have a good night.
Yes, you too.
Much
You
fun.
too. I'm just trying to figure out how to leave the parties. I keep forgetting. I gotta go watch the lobby.
Right. Yeah, then they'll leave. That's fine. I'm probably gonna X out anyways. It's actually out. Trying to figure out how many fucks do I got out right now. Only one. Okay, cool. I won't bother. I won't bother raiding. That's why it's annoying trying to find people to raid half the time. All right, stream.
I
Goodbye.
get it. It's smart to make connections and stuff.
Right. I mean, although I don't know, I'm not gonna, just doing it with one person. It's one thing if at least have a few people. I have at least like two, three people. That'll raid.
True.
You don't
It
raid
does just
just with
seem
one
weird.
person.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
But yeah, but if you're raiding at least with a few people, like two, three people, then you're like, okay, cool.